Main Street, where echoes the days of the great speed demon thrill shows of the early 20th century can be heard and seen.
Race time, showtime down here at the Wall of Death. Come on over, come on down, folks. It's showtime down here at the Thrill Arena.
These Wall of Death started appearing in the carnivals and the state fairs, and they traveled all over the country. It's comparable to the wing walkers and the barnstormers.
He's going to be riding a 1998 Sportster on a set of rollers. On the inside, I'll be riding a vintage 1928 101 Indian Scout on the side of that.
A star attraction at the American Motordrome's Wall of Death is a true woman in motorcycling, Miss Samantha Morgan.
We feature the only woman trick rider in the world, folks. Miss Samantha Morgan out of West Palm Beach, Florida. She traveled all the way to Sturgis just to...
I love the sport. I love to ride. I'm here for the ride. And the fact that we make people happy doing it is just, it's a win-win situation.
I was told by an old showman one time, that's your job is to make it look easy. We have 5 different acts on the inside. We have a go-kart, we have a trick ride, we have the dips and dives of death.
Climax of the show is an act that has Samantha with trick riding partner Jay Lightning.
We crisscross and we dip and dive, and she'll drop down, wrap around right around my shoulders. We'll cross handlebars. I mean, there is nobody in the world that can get that close.
Well, I've been in the business and an enthusiast my whole life. And it's a lot different now than it used to be. There are a lot more women now. You get to do something that you love for your living. It's a secret of life. I am proud to be a woman in motorcycle. I've been proud my whole life.
Racing at Sturgis is what really started the rally, and the tradition continues today. Flat track racers of all ages, with bikes spanning 60 years, have gathered at the Sturgis Fairgrounds half-mile dirt oval for a day of racing. The American Historic Racing Motorcycle Association, or ARMA, has created a series for vintage racers and their antique equipment. At this event in Sturgis, they share the track with modern bikes and riders. The torch of flat track racing's glorious past is handed off by the oldsters to the future riding talent, including the wide-eyed pee-wee racers aboard their 50cc machines, as well as the motocross-inspired generation of riders. John Tibbin, who began his professional flat-track racing career in the 1950s, is still at it, racing what are now vintage bikes. He has recently been inducted as a racing hero into the National Motorcycle Hall of Fame.
I'm from Victor, Iowa, Cedar Rapids, Iowa area. We had lots of county fair races, and it just made for great racing. We had good grandstand crowds, good following. The half miles were the bread and butter of the flat track motorcycle racers back in the old days.
Another vintage racer is Ricky Anderson from Fort Collins, Colorado. With the look and stature of a modern Harley-Davidson factory hero, he's been inspired by where his sport came from.
When the flat track series started, there was all kinds of different tracks with the horse races and that kind of thing. We had all kinds of dirt tracks around the country. So that's where the motorcycle racing flat track actually, got started and, really got popular.
Bo Brown is part of the new generation of flat trackers who, like those who came before him, has been drawn into the sport with its unique sliding technique.
Yeah, there's nothing like getting one of these dirt trackers crossed up. It's what it's all about. We like being sideways. It's all under your control. It's a great thrill to have a bike between your legs and wide open. Just loved it from the first time I saw it and couldn't get enough of it once I did it.
To be sure, Part of the fascination of flat track racing is the equipment. The bikes on hand are indeed a living museum of machinery from the factory racing battles over more than the last half century.
Also, you get the Triumphs and the British bikes and also the Harleys here at Sturgis, and it's kind of a big get-together, and just like it was in the olden days, to see who can kind of beat who.
We got bikes here from 1950s, 60s, 70s, XRs, Yamahas, BSAs, Triumphs, Nortons. And it seems to be more of the Japanese stuff taking over now, but I still like seeing all the old vintage stuff.
The Harley-Davidson KR, 750 cc's flathead engine, and a legendary winning record, indeed wears a crown in flat track racing.
In about 52 or 53, they turned the K into the KR race bike, and the Harley KR race bike went on through into 1969. It's probably one of the longest engineered projects there was.
In the 1950s and 60s, the Harley KR's dominance was challenged by a new wave of modern bikes from England. Makes such as Triumph, BSA, and Norton were lighter, leaner machines. With overhead valves and vertical twin cylinders, they could and did beat the Harleys at their own game, even when suppressed by rules makers. Harley-Davidson answered back with their own potent overhead valve design, the XR 750. It's continued to be the bike to beat for over 3 decades.
The XR 750, which is the factory bike, and that's actually what I run. And mine's a vintage bike. It's a 1975. It was a very dominant bike back in the olden days, and just to this day too. It's just amazing how competitive these bikes are still. They're just such a good running piece of equipment, American made. That's what we like to run them.
Like most motorcycle racing, flat track can be a reasonably priced family lifestyle sport.
A lot of these people started because the family's like third, second generation, so they've seen their grandpas, their dads do it. It's really family oriented. Everybody cares about everybody takes care of everybody. Just a great family sport.
And the lifestyle kind of a dirt track racer, or like I do, the vintage stuff now. We travel around quite a bit throughout the United States. The bikes average $2,000 up to $15,000 or $20,000. Just kind of depends what kind of class or what kind of equipment you want to run. My 750 is actually worth probably around $15,000. And we have a little motor home, nothing big and expensive. Really, it's pretty affordable for just about anybody if you really want to get into it. Just a matter of finding the bikes and just going out and having a little fun.
As the people attending the rally have diversified and grown, so has the commerce at Sturgis. Today that includes many different opportunities for shopping and eating.
All the hundreds of thousands of people that come here come to Main Street. It's all right here. T-shirts, tattoos, anything you'd want.
My biggest selling thing are the Philly cheesesteaks.
8 out of 20.
Selling a lot of neat stuff, a lot of t-shirts. We have been very, very busy.
I think we have about 900 vendors in the city during the rally. It's the ultimate shopping experience.
Shoppers can expect to find handcrafted goods at Sturgis, like those from Coyote Bill, who with his leatherwork mixes artistry and lifestyle.
Some of my stuff has a lot of significant meaning as far as my MIA, POW work. Anything that's military patriotic, I'm real passionate about. When I'm tooling, I'm off in my own little world.
Unusual wood carvings are the specialty of biker Barney, who favors red cedar for his work.
I like the beauty of wood. What a wonderful life to live doing what I enjoy doing. People give me an idea. Rush hour, I run with that idea. Draw it out, put 513 pieces of wood in it. It's been a fantastic piece.
At the heart of the rally, on Main Street, is the Sturgis Motorcycle Museum. It is an archive of the rally and of motorcycling itself.
The Sturgis Motorcycle Museum and Hall of Fame was founded in 2001. We're right on the corner of legendary Main Street and Junction Avenue in downtown Sturgis. We have over 100 motorcycles, 2 levels. We're open year-round, 7 days a week. Because we are in Sturgis, South Dakota, many people believe that we only have Harley-Davidson motorcycles in our museum. However, we have quite a variety of motorcycles. A good selection of British bikes, some custom bikes. When you walk through the Sturgis Motorcycle Museum, you basically walk through time. You can actually see the progression that motorcycles have made over the course of time. Certainly today, motorcycling is part of the rich culture that we have in this country. However, I think we sometimes forget that it was also a rich culture when it first began back in the early 1900s. We also have exhibit rooms down in the lower level. We have on loan AMA's Women in Motorcycling exhibit, which chronicles the history of women in motorcycling, featuring several of them. We also have a history of the rally room. We've done it in photographs for the most part with very little editorial content, but we bring them through the history of the rally starting in 1938 with the races, and how it is today with the mass motorcycles, closing of the street for several blocks. You can get a good idea of what Sturgis is all about by going through the Motorcycle Museum.
To seriously pursue motorcycling, it requires a lot of stuff for both the rider and the machine.
I mean, this is actually the ultimate shopping mall for bikers.
With motorcycles, we're not just selling the bikes, we're selling a lifestyle.
Indeed, at the Black Hills Rally, the consumer is king. It's become an interactive information portal for all things motorcycling. While browsing hands-on and educating themselves about products and technology developments, buyers also influence the products that come from this multi-billion-dollar industry.
The product range can touch anybody from, the dollar spender all the way to the $1 million guy.
For those who live this lifestyle, the motorcycle has become a palette for expressing personal style, from simple utility equipment to creating unusual applications for the V-twin. The rally can pique the imagination and inspire, but in today's highly stylized two-wheel culture, standing out from the crowd can require a serious financial commitment.
You better be a CEO to buy any of this stuff, or a high-end bank robber, one or the other.
Or you can take the minimalist approach and ride vintage bikes. They excel in real utility and deliver a great riding and ownership experience.
We love these old machines. The machines were made for riding, and I think that's what we ought to do with them. I've ridden this old BSA out here, I think it's 17 times over the years, and back. We never trail or anything. This is like old farm machine where you can fix it on the side of the road a lot of times. So it's a fun time. It's a fun time.
Well, as you know, I mean, the motorcycles have always been a big part of drag racing from the very beginning, and have always been the upper echelon, the fastest vehicles out there.
It's amazing. I mean, you look at an engine that's been around since my great-great-grandfather was riding, and it's basically the same motors, bigger displacement, of course, but with a combination of that old technology and some new technology, it's all cutting edge.
Today in motorcycle drag racing, America's venerable V-twin is lovingly looked after by the All Harley Drag Racing Association. The AHDRA.
We really want to thank everybody for coming. Just coming to Sturgis for AHDRA is it's almost a necessity. We have missed it for years. It's the mecca of motorcycles. Our sport has just grown so much, and we're so proud of all these people. We have 16 to 20 top fuel bikes at each event. We've got another 200 or 250 sportsman bikes that are at that event, but you're talking about 9 and 10-second motorcycles that are in the 100, 125 mile an hour range.
The Harleys have got the crowd's enthusiasm for sure. They love the Harleys. They go crazy for them.
The baddest bikes to pull up to the line on the AHDRA Tour are for sure the nitromethane-powered machines of the top fuel class.
I've been doing this for 35 years, and if you'd asked me 30 years ago, would you see a Harley Davidson go 200 miles an hour? I'd say you're absolutely crazy.
They're fire-breathing monsters, say 800 horsepower on nitromethane, pulling about 3 Gs leaving the line and about 3 Gs slowing down, and it all happens in about 6 seconds, so it's a pretty wild ride.
The only real limit we have in top fuel right now is 175 cubic inch motors. Other than that, it gives us a lot of ways to innovate and try different combinations, see who can really run it ahead of the pack.
The deal with these top fuel Harleys now, they're a pretty money-hungry machine, and so these bikes make so much horsepower that if we don't set the clutch up correctly, we can blow the motor right at the crack of the throttle, which is, you know, $20,000.
The biggest limitations we have at this point, especially on the top fuel bikes, is the size of the tire and getting that power to the ground and controlling it.
They've come up with a new fuel system that a lot of the top guys are running. We have one on our bike, and it allows you to correctly deal with all that nitro you've got in the motor, and it's kind of revolutionized top fuel Harleys. I think we'll see some of the big guys running in the 5s on a non-blown bike this year, so it's amazing.
Oh, the adrenaline. And there's no better drugs than that, believe me.
We're sitting on top of 2 cylinders, which is putting out approximately 800 horsepower. There has been some severe accidents from it because when that head comes off, it's just like a rocket coming out of the ground. Nitromethane is not forgiving.
You can actually buy everything to build a top fuel Harley, but then you got to tune it and ride it, and that's a whole different game.
You got to get in the zone there, be ready to catch that light, keep it down the middle.
The big thing comes when you got to shut it off and the wheel comes down.